time for a belly laugh, or two, or maybe three. When was the last time you had a belly laugh? I get to have them every day, and that's a story for another day. Except this story hopefully will create a belly laugh for you, even though it's at my expense. Why would I dare share something at my expense? Well, because if it made me laugh, and it's made everybody laugh that has heard the story, I'm thinking it might have the same impact on you. And we know that laughter is good medicine. So on Saturday, Ken and I had this amazing opportunity to be the prestigious keynote speakers at the Writers Guild, the Christian Writers Guild, and we were pretty pumped about the whole thing, and we were pretty prepared, not as prepared as we should have been, but pretty prepared. And yet we had some things we needed to do in the morning, so we were there focused and not clearly as focused as I thought I was. So it was time for a workshop. We weren't doing the workshop, so we were just participants in the workshop. One was being held in the main lounge and one was on the second floor. The room on the second floor was listed on the sheet. The topic was there, and it was about generating book sales. So it was about sales. So I thought that's a good one for Yetta to go to, because we're always wanting to increase the sales on Ken's book, The Financial Wealth Formula, because we're told it makes a big impact on people's lives when they get it. So off we went to the workshop, and Ken was going to a different one, so I went by myself, and I lost track of people, because I just had to have that one more conversation before I got to the workshop. So I got into the workshop and I just followed the noise of people and could hear where people were chatting. So I went in and I said hello to the gal that was sitting next to me, and I moved over in the chair right next to her, thinking there might still be others coming, not recognizing I was a little late already. So I sat down. Somebody was at the front starting to share some words about the topic, and I thought, well, it seemed a little off, but didn't think too much of it. So carried on, and before I knew it, the gentleman sat down and turned on the videotape and darkened the room, so I couldn't really see who was in the room. And although I knew some of the people that were at the Writers Guild, I didn't know everybody. So I just thought this room was full of people I didn't know. So then the guy came on and he was yelling at us. The guy on the video was like super pumped, one of those rah-rah crazy motivational things, and I'm thinking, at a Writers Guild, this just seems a little off. And then he started talking about sales and how to sell, and I thought, well, he'll get to the book thing soon, right? Like, he's gonna get there. And 5 minutes passed, and I'm writing notes in my journal, and I've got one of those big, well, yeah, it's probably that big, 8.5 by 11, or bigger than that, 8, whatever it is, it's big. So I'm writing notes, no lines, and so I'm doodling, and I'm writing my notes, and I'm intently listening, and my headache is just increasing by the minute, because this guy's just yelling at me. So I've learned to pull the information toward me. And so I was pulling the learning toward me, being a dutiful, studious kind of student. And the more he talked, the more I was kind of thinking, I wonder, am I in the wrong room? And I thought, well, I can't be in the wrong room. There's only 2 workshops. I'll just continue. So I continued, and I was there for, I know, it's kind of embarrassing now, 50 minutes, not 15, 50 minutes. And then the videotape ended, and I still thought, didn't really get to what I thought he should get to. Then, little do I know, the little gentleman, well, I shouldn't say little, but he wasn't that tall, that had started the presentation, went up to the front, and then he started to talk about Primerica, and introduction course to moving your sales forward with Primerica. That's when I was crystal clear. I was in the wrong room. There was another conference going on in the same building at the same time, and I had no idea. Now, I'm sitting there, you gotta picture me, right? I like to smile, and especially when somebody's presenting, I wanna give them energy. So I'm sitting like this, and nodding and acknowledging, and so the instructor is connected with me pretty much the whole time. Well, now I've realized I'm in the wrong room, and I'm missing my workshop. Everybody else in the room is, because they're kind of afraid, because this is like an introductory thing. They don't know what's just hit them. I mean, I got a pounding headache, and I'm still, and then I think, how do I get up? How do I get out of here? And how do I get to the proper workshop? You're probably laughing at me already. I was certainly laughing inside, but I thought I can't even tell the poor girl next to me that I nicely introduced myself to and built a little bit of rapport and relationship. And then just as he was talking about walking quickly and moving forward in your career and making strides, I thought, there's my moment. Up she goes, hightail her across the room, down the staircase. And I thought, do I tell anybody? I'm like the keynote in an hour and I'm in the wrong conference. Like, what am I doing? Anyway, I told Ken, he kind of laughed at me, and I thought, I can't tell anybody else. So I've kept it a secret until, like, now, really, and now everybody knows. So, yeah, I went to, I'm, like, speaking at this thing, and I go to the wrong conference. Like, pretty awesome, huh? And then today, this one, if that one didn't get you, this one might. I decided yesterday I cooked beets for dinner and they're so awesome and tasty, and I had reserve juice left over, and I thought I don't want to throw it in the soup I'm making because then it makes the soup red, spoils the broth. Who wants to spoil the broth, right? I certainly didn't. So I thought instead I would reserve the beet juice because you know that there's really good minerals and stuff in there, and I wanted to get that because I'm on a bit of a health journey and have been for a long time. So I reserved it, and then Ken wasn't feeling great this morning, so I thought, well, I'm not going to make him a shake. I'll just use the reserved beet juice in my shake. So the reserved beet juice was about 12 or 14 ounces of beet juice. So I threw my shake in there. I didn't know anything about beet juice, so if you do, you know what happened next. That was at about 6. Finished my shake by about 7. By about 9, I was feeling really bad. And then a few minutes ago, I sent Ken a text message and said, can you take over my client tonight because I'm feeling really lousy. I'm thinking maybe I got that 24-hour flu that the kids got. All the grandkids have had it, the kids have had it, and I thought, you know what, maybe it's my turn. It's not coming out here, which is a great thing, but I was certainly having a very upset tummy, and I was in the bathroom a lot. So then as I'm sitting there and I'm thinking I'm not sweating, I'm feeling good, other than my tummy's really upset. So I thought, do I dare? So I asked Siri the question. I said, Siri, is beet juice a laxative? And then I heard her answer loudly, and I thought everybody in my office is going to hear me, so I slammed the door shut because I didn't want anybody else to hear that nonsense. And I got the results, and I guess you already probably know the answer. Yes, it is. So, never again will I eat beet juice. What will you never do again? When did you last have a belly laugh? Till it hurt. And then you could straighten up again because your belly was hurting so bad. So when did you last have a belly laugh? Join me on the journey of laughter because laughter is great medicine.